back to the YouTube channel of Pro Enzo Vid, and this video it will be about my review on the game that happened yesterday over there in England with St Helens versus Catalans Dragons, my team versus the Dragons. So yeah, I'm basically going to review it now. I know it's a bit late. I know there's almost nearly no point of reviewing the match because you know, everyone probably knows what the result was and what's happened during the game, etc. But you know, for every time Saints play, I'll be doing a review on them because obviously it's my team. I've supported them for a very long time now. So, you know, every game I'll, you know, sit here, keep doing the reviews on that side. So, yeah, even though, you know, I didn't really get to watch the game myself because I was at school and stuff like that, and kind of missed out because it was early in the morning when the game was on. When they play on the weekend or something, or like on a Friday night, you know, over here in Australia, that's probably the best times I can like watch Saints play and watch other Super League games be on. So, but look, overall, I'll be still, you know, reviewing every Saints game nonetheless. So, yeah, just hope you all enjoy my review on the game for what I saw just before of the full game. So I watched the full game before, and I've got to say it was a very good game. It was very physical, very tough. So, yeah, I'll start by saying obviously we won. St Helens won 28 points to 8 by 20 points. You know, I really thought Catalans Dragons would put more of a fight because, you know, they're you know, expected to be a title contender this year. They're expected to be like right at the top with St Helens, you know, competing for a title, competing for a championship and all that. So, you know, it was a bit poor by them to really start the season off like that by a 20-point loss because I thought the game would be much closer. I originally said St Helens to win 24 points to 16 by about 8 points, but, you know, it seemed to be a lot more of a scoreline than that. So, yeah, look, if I was a Catalans Dragons fan, I'll be pretty disappointed, but, you know, obviously I'm a Saints fan, so I've got to be happy with the result either way. But yeah, you know, I was just expecting a bit better from Catalans Dragons. You know, I really thought they were going to put more of a fight and really compete more against St Helens, but you know, not to be. And I guess as well, they've got a couple of new players in that side, so it's going to take a bit of time for, I guess, Pearce to sort of fit into that squad. You know, they'll click next week, but I think yeah, it was a bit of a poor start. That's all. Of the opening game, like when the game was about to start, you know, like when it did start, like the opening couple of minutes, you know, there was already a sim bin, and I couldn't believe it. Like I was watching from my phone on KO early in the morning because I was obviously on the bus and all that, so I couldn't really sit home and watch TV and watch the game. But yeah, I saw the sim bin to Gil Dudson. I think that's his last name, Gil Dudson. I think from the Catalans Dragons, a prop. He got sim bin straight away, and I was really shocked because I didn't really think that was a sim bin. In my opinion, I don't think it was a sim bin. I know that it could have been a bit of a dangerous sort of tackle and all that, but or whatever he did, I can't really recall what he did, but he got the sim bin, and from what I saw, it didn't really look that bad, to be honest. I would have just, you know, given a penalty to the Saints, and that's about it. I think the sim bin was a bit over dramatic in my opinion, and that's from a non-biased perspective there. So yeah, you know, look, he obviously went to the sim bin, Dudson, and came back obviously. But somebody that did not come back, and I'll explain after I keep talking more. But yeah, after that sim bin, you know, it was a very tight side-to-side game. You know, Saints were, you know, looking good, and so was Catalans Dragons, you know, but it was a very side-to-side game for a very long time. Both teams bashing each other for the middle, looking very physical and tough. And then it wasn't until maybe about, how long was it? Maybe 15, 20 minutes till half-time. I think Fawad Yaha, the winger from the Catalans Dragons, scored in the corner. It was a nice kick from Pearce, I believe it was, or the other half. And he scored in the corner, Yaha. So the score was 4-0 at that point. And yeah, you know, obviously it wasn't the ideal start by us, but, you know, we still came back after that try at least. We sort of reacted and, you know, had to do something after they scored against us. And yeah, basically as well, we came back at least. I think from our side, I think the first try scorer for Saints was Tommy Mackinson, pretty sure. I don't know if there was someone else before him that scored, but I think he did score Tommy Mackinson for a Matautia line break, and he scored in the corner, so good to see Mackinson get a try. And yeah, you know, I think after that try, our first try, we scored the game. You know, we sort of clicked into gear, and we finally found our feet, I think. And yeah, you know, afterwards, I mean, the favourite try of the whole game, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say a Saints try was my favourite try of the whole game, but just for a reason though, why I think this try is my favourite. It's because James Roby, the hooker who's been been playing for a very long time. Saints legend in my opinion. He got a great shot in the corner. You know, you don't often see dummy halves or hookers score in the corner, so it's good to see him, who's, you know, very old but still doing very, very well at his age, to score in the corner like that. That's pretty special. You know, Conrad Hurrell beat 2 defenders and kind of got a little offload away out the back to Roby, and he scored, so that was good to see, and I was pretty happy for James Roby there. So good to see a legend of the club score in potentially his last season. I have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, you know, it was at that point, it was like 12 points to 4, I'm pretty sure. You know, I think our goal kicking was very bad as well. I can't remember who exactly was goal kicking. Just trying to think quickly. But yeah, anyway, the goal kicking in general was pretty bad. You know, the goal kicking wasn't up to scratch. You know, hopefully it's better next week, because I think, you know, goal kicking is obviously very crucial in games. You know, it may not mean much to some people, but say it was a very high game, say it was the one that was going to go down to the wire, you know, goal kicking, that's why goal kicking is very important. So you get those extra 2 points to put yourself in front. So yeah, we're working on goal kicking next week. And guess what? If we got most of our kicks, or got all of our kicks, we would have put 40 or nearly like 30 on the Dragons as well. So I guess, yeah, that's a bit disappointing, because we could have put a bit more points than them actually. Yeah, you know, but overall it was a very dominant performance. I thought Will Hopewadi, our new recruit from Australia, from the Bulldogs, you know, he was very good, and I didn't really see much of Curtis Sirenin play. I don't know if he played at all. Joey Lassie got a nice try from dummy half and scored. So overall, it was a very good performance by my team, the St Helens. I was very impressed, and hopefully we can go again next week and get another dub. So yeah, you know, obviously a lot to work on for Catalans Dragons, but they'll be back eventually. And for my boys, St Helens, yeah, good to see them get the win, I think. But everyone, that brings it into my St Helens vs Catalans Dragons review. If you enjoyed, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the very next video.